All right, let's move it on. We got the New York Giants versus the Chicago Bears. Giants have not played yet for us because we haven't seen the Monday Night Football games. Chicago did exactly what I thought Chicago would do. Exactly what I thought Chicago could do. I think I saw Trubisky was 4-10 for 40 yards. I'm like, yeah, that's a Trubisky stat line. That's the Trubisky we know and love. Let me quickly hit you with the projections here. Jones, I think I think Chicago Bears defense is strong. And I think they will be strong. Jones is a sit. Saquon Barkley is always a start. I'm going to start Slayton, and I'm going to start Ingram, just because I think Chicago, it'll be a close game, but they'll be from ahead. Trubisky, I actually have as a start. He'll use his legs. He'll do better. I think he settled in the fourth quarter. I do have him as a start, but let's just call it a daily fantasy start. I'm not going to start him over any other quarterback on my freaking roster. I'm staying away from actually running backs this week, but I am starting Allen Robinson. Miller is somebody you should pay attention to on waivers. And Jimmy Graham, he got in the end zone. I still don't love him, so I'm going to stay away. Take it away, David.
I'm fading David Montgomery. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
13 for 64. He's not involved as a receiver. 1 reception for 10 yards. And then you just talk about the Giants. They don't have a good defense. One of the few good things they're good at is stopping the run. They have a good defensive line. It's their defensive backfield that's more of the issue here. So I think you're right. It kind of is good for Trubisky, Allen Robinson. Anthony Miller looked good week one. I think he's entering the starting conversation at this point. And you talk about the Giants, who you're starting. You're probably starting Daniel Jones at this point almost every week. Against Chicago, if you have a better option, you can sit him. But let's see what he does against Pittsburgh tonight.
Yep.
Ingram, you're starting him every week as long as he's healthy. Slayton, I'm interested to see what he does tonight, because if he has a good game against Pittsburgh, and I don't think the matchup is as terrible as I initially kind of had a gut reaction it would be, because he's going to be faced up against, I believe, Joe Hayden on the outside, so he's going to have a considerable size advantage there. Fitzpatrick could be used a little bit more towards the middle of the field defensively to cover Ingram. So if Darius Slayton has a good game against Pittsburgh, I don't see how you can turn around and sit him against Chicago. Because if Darius Slayton has a good game week one against Pittsburgh, you're starting him every week until otherwise, because the upside is so high on a weekly basis. If he can show that he can perform in bad matchups like he has against Pittsburgh week one, I think Darius Slayton will become an automatic start.
Yeah, I was disappointed getting back to Chicago's running game. I was disappointed Tariq Cohen wasn't targeted more. You can give some credit to Detroit. I haven't watched that game live yet, but I'll catch up on that one as well. Giants, we'll get confirmation. I'm curious to see kind of what Jones and the new offense is going to look like. I could
see a surprise upset tonight. I picked Pittsburgh, but I could see the Giants coming out and dropping 30 on them tonight. So
for your benefit, I'm gonna edit that out so that you're not gonna get dogged.
Because I think the Giants have a good offense in Pittsburgh. Sometimes we just see these teams come out week one just kind of right off the other team, and I feel like everybody has already anointed the win for Pittsburgh here. So let's see how it plays out.
I'm still firmly on Pittsburgh. We'll see which one of us looks like an idiot when people catch this thing later in the week. Let me hit you just with the line here. New York Giants plus 5.5 versus the Chicago Bears.
Give me the Giants. I don't think the Bears are a good team at all.
I think that the Bears offense, I still have a lot of question marks, but I think this defense is better and better and better. 5.5, that's too many points. I actually wrote down Chicago, but 5.5, that's too many points to lay down. I feel like this is a field goal game either way.